Hey, Fluent and Fun fam. I'm Lois.
And I'm Alina. Welcome back to Fluent and Fun. English made easy, where we make speaking real-life English simple, natural, and, of course, fun.
Today's episode is so useful because let's be real, awkward moments happen. And when you're speaking in a second language, those moments can feel 10 times more stressful.
Totally. Whether it's bumping into someone whose name you forgot, being stuck in a silent group chat at a party, or having to say, no, politely, we've got your back with easy, real English you can actually use.
By the end of this episode, you'll have the phrases, the mindset, and the confidence to handle any tricky talk smoothly. Let's jump in.
Alright, let's warm up with small talk, aka the light conversation you have to break the ice.
We get it. Small talk sometimes feels fake or pointless. But in many English-speaking cultures, it's a social bridge. It shows you're friendly, polite, and open to connecting.
And it doesn't have to be complicated. Start with safe, easy topics, like, so, how do you know everyone here? This weather, huh? I didn't expect it to be so nice today. Have you been to this place before?
Remember, the goal isn't to dive into deep conversations immediately. It's just to open the door.
And if the vibe feels good, you can go deeper later. Listener repeats. So, how do you know Lois? Nice place, isn't it?
Tip. Smile and show open body language when making small talk. It makes you more approachable instantly.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Sometimes, you just mess up. You call someone the wrong name. You totally blank when it's your turn to talk. You accidentally spill your drink all over the table. It happens. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. And guess what? It's totally normal.
Exactly. Awkward moments aren't a language problem. They're a human problem. Even native English speakers have those cringy moments where they wish they could disappear for a second. What matters most is how you handle it. If you stay calm and use the right phrases, you can recover smoothly, and even turn the awkward moment into a funny memory. Here are some natural, friendly things you can say if you mess up. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I totally blanked for a second. Perfect if you forget someone's name or forget what you were going to say. Oops, that was embarrassing. Please correct me. This shows you're humble and open to fixing the mistake without making a big deal. Haha, well, that's a new one for me. A light, joking way to keep things positive.
Notice the energy behind these phrases. It's not about apologizing dramatically or getting nervous. It's about being relaxed, honest, and playful. People appreciate that. It actually makes you seem more real and relatable. Now, what about the second type of awkward moment, the dreaded awkward silence? You're talking with someone and suddenly, the conversation just dies. Everyone looks around. You hear a fly buzzing. You panic inside. What do I do?
First, don't freak out. Awkward silences are not a sign that you're bad at English or bad at conversations. They happen all the time. The trick is to gently restart the conversation without making it feel forced. Here are a few simple ways to do that. Anyway, I was just thinking. This resets the energy and makes it seem like you were about to say something interesting. So, what's something fun you've done lately? An easy question that invites a positive story. By the way, have you seen any good shows recently? TV, Netflix, YouTube. People love talking about what they're watching. Let's practice a couple of these together. Remember, say it with a light, friendly tone, not stiff or robotic. Oops, that was embarrassing. So, what's something fun you've done lately?
Great job. Remember, adding a little laugh or a smile makes these lines even more natural.
Here's a little secret. Laughter is your superpower in awkward moments. If you can laugh, even a tiny giggle, you instantly make the situation less heavy and more human. It tells people, hey, it's okay to be imperfect. Let's just have a good time.
Absolutely. And you know what's funny? Sometimes the people you share awkward moments with end up becoming great friends. Because you're both being real.
So next time something awkward happens, don't freeze. Don't panic. Just smile, say something light, and move forward. You've got this.
Alright, now let's talk about a situation that makes a lot of English learners, and honestly, even native speakers, a little nervous. Saying no nicely. Sometimes you get invited to a party you don't want to go to. Or someone asks for your help, but you're super busy. You want to be honest, but you don't want to hurt their feelings or seem rude.
Exactly. In English-speaking cultures, we often use something called softeners, little friendly phrases that soften the no and make it sound more caring and respectful. You're still being honest, but you're showing that you appreciate the person and the invitation. Here are a few easy examples you can use. I really appreciate the invite, but I can't make it. You're showing gratitude first, then gently saying no. I wish I could, but I've got something else going on. This shows you want to say yes, but you have a real reason. Thanks for thinking of me. Maybe next time. Positive and forward-looking. Great if you want to stay friendly.
Notice that we're not just saying, no, I'm busy. We're adding a few extra words to keep the mood friendly and warm. Alright, it's your turn. Let's say them together. Feel the gentle, friendly tone we're using. Thanks for the invite, but I can't make it. Maybe next time.
Great. Remember, it's all about your tone too. A smile in your voice can make your no feel kind, not cold. Want to be even extra nice? You can offer an alternative when you say no. It shows you still want to connect. For example, I can't join today, but maybe we can grab coffee sometime soon? I'm really tied up this weekend, but I'd love to catch up another time.
This way, you're not just shutting someone down, you're keeping the relationship alive. And trust me, people appreciate it so much when you're thoughtful like that.
Let's do a quick little roleplay. Imagine I invite Alina to a party she can't attend. Hey, Alina, there's a party this Friday. Wanna come?
Thanks so much for inviting me, Lois. I wish I could, but I've already got plans that night. Maybe we can hang out another time?
See how smooth that was? Kind, honest, and still positive.
Exactly. Saying no doesn't have to feel scary when you have the right English tools.
Alright, let's be real. Sometimes, people ask questions that feel way too personal. Questions like, why aren't you married yet? How much money do you make? When are you going to have kids? Why don't you have a car?
Yikes, right? These kinds of questions can catch you totally off guard, especially if you're not used to how different cultures handle personal topics. But don't worry. You don't have to answer. And you can protect your privacy politely, without making the situation more awkward. Here are a few natural English phrases you can use when you want to set a boundary nicely. That's a big question. I'll have to think about it. You're acknowledging the question without really answering it. Oh, I'd rather not go into that right now. A direct but polite way to say, no thanks. Haha, I get asked that a lot. I'll tell you someday. Light, funny, and it moves the conversation along.
Each one of these phrases lets you stay friendly and protect your space. You don't owe anyone personal details, especially if you feel uncomfortable. Okay, your turn. Say these out loud with us and feel the tone, light, friendly, but firm. I'd rather not go into that right now. Haha, I get asked that a lot.
Here's a little secret. Humor can be your best friend in awkward moments. You can laugh a little and say something like, if I had $1 for every time someone asked me that. Funny, and changes the mood. Oh wow, personal question. I'll keep you guessing. Playful and mysterious. That's classified information. Joking way to say, I'm not telling.
The key is how you say it. Smile, keep your voice relaxed, and move the conversation to a new topic if you can. Example. Person. How much money do you make? You. Oh, if only it were enough to retire already. Anyway, have you traveled anywhere fun recently?
See how you gently change the subject. You stay polite, but you're steering the conversation towards something else.
Let's act it out quickly.
All right, I'll be the too personal person. So, why aren't you married yet?
Haha, I get asked that a lot. I'll tell you someday. Anyway, how's work been for you lately?
Smooth recovery. No awkwardness, no hard feelings. Here's a fun little practice. Think of a personal question you might get asked, and write or practice 2 polite ways to dodge it.
You can even practice it in front of the mirror. That way, when real life happens, you'll be ready with a smile and a smooth answer.
Now it's time to put what you learned into action.
Your challenge for today. Think of a tricky or awkward situation you've faced, or imagine one, and practice handling it in English.
You can write it down or say it out loud. Try using 1 or 2 phrases we shared today. Example. Oops, I forgot your name, I'm so sorry. Thanks for thinking of me, but I can't make it this time.
Want bonus points? Record yourself practicing and share at the social media. We love seeing your creativity and growth.
So today we learned how to start small talk naturally, how to recover from awkward moments, how to politely say no, how to handle unexpected or personal questions.
Awkward moments happen to everyone, but now you've got the tools to laugh them off and keep the conversation flowing.
And guess what? Next episode is so good. We're talking about how to sound confident even when you're feeling nervous speaking English.
Yep, body language tips, voice tricks, even secret mental hacks. You don't want to miss it.
Thanks for tuning in to Fluent and Fun, English made easy. Stay brave, stay fluent, and stay fun.
Bye.
Bye.